Morning. It's Sunday, October 11th. This morning, I have some bad and startling news for men who have had a serious case of Covid-19 and have recovered. Israeli researchers discovered a huge drop in fertility for those who were seriously ill with the disease, especially young men. Now, nature has a way of curing things, and maybe COVID-19 is its way of enforcing birth control. What the researchers discovered is that coronavirus attacks the reproductive system in men and may have long-term detrimental effects. The team of doctors examined the long-term symptoms experienced by men infected with the coronavirus and published their initial findings in the medical journal of Fertility and Sterility. At Rhymes, about 19% of the men in this study, complained about symptoms they experienced in their testicles. They felt discomfort in their testicles when they were sick with the coronavirus. Further study of these men, doctors found a 50% decrease in the quality and quantity of sperm of those men who had been moderately or severely ill, compared with men that only had mild symptoms. I don't know where President Trump fits in this, which category President Trump would fit in here. But since he engineered this peace deal for them, they may be willing to treat him for free, if there really is any treatment. Now, doctors discovered 5 months ago the first hints of this problem, and questions arose as to whether coronavirus impairs male fertility was considered a serious problem. So in patients who died from corona and underwent an autopsy, damage was found in the sperm ducts and in the testicles. It is also known that the virus can cause long-term damage to the lung, heart, and kidney function. So even when you recover from this disease, you are still faced with the possibility of major serious after effects. So I would suggest that this information should get out there so that all the young men in this country who don't refuse to wear their masks will maybe start masking up now, because they know that their sexual activities could be severely curtailed even if they recover from this disease. I think that ought to be plastered all over the newspapers and the TV screens. The study also found that all of these organs previously mentioned, the heart, the lung, the kidney, and the testicles, have a receptor with which the virus enters the cells and infects them. So when the receptor cells get infected, it causes a slowdown in sperm formation. And the more the receptor is damaged, then the more it impairs fertility of the young men. And it seems like the younger you are, the more vigorous the infected receptors become. So wear a mask. Now, women have the same receptor that exists in the placenta and could lead to more miscarriages and more premature births. But they found that the decrease in women is less than the decrease in men. But the disease is still a danger to both sexes with long-term effects. Young man found that the male hormone indirectly helps the virus to bind to its receptor and enter the cells. And that explains why men are twice as sick as women when they get the virus, and that men's mortality rate is higher. So being a man in this case with your hormones is not such a good thing. Now, this is the beginning of the study, so we haven't found out everything we need to know yet. But the Israelis are going to keep on working on it. And the study will try and determine whether the effects on the male fertility are temporary or permanent. We're not sure about that. It's just so far we've looked at only short-term people. The doctors are going to continue the study to see if these conditions are reversible or whether or not these patients really end up being sterile. So that's all I have on this thing, but I thought it was very interesting. So I will see you in the morning. Have a great day. Bye.